Greetings and salutations! My name is Christina. Welcome back to another Instagram takeover. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a rising fourth year from Herndon, Virginia, studying nursing. Go team nurse! Okay, so this morning I'll be helping out my mom. We will be surprising my mom's coworker's daughter because it will be her birthday today. And yeah, I got some balloons, some signs, I got a cowbell ready. We'll be ready to honk some horns. So I'll just talk about my involvements with UVA. Currently, I'm a part of Radio Music Society, which is a classic music quartet that
the light. Turn left onto Van Buren Street.
That plays pop music. And I'm also a part of Transfer Student Peer Advisors. And I really like sand volleyball, so I normally join the TSA's intramural sports. But yeah. Hi guys, it is a little bit more into the afternoon. I got my afternoon tea, and I just want to talk a little bit more about myself and why I decided to do nursing and also my transfer experience. So I decided to do nursing is because I'm very much of a people person, but I also wanted to be challenged into the in the sciences and also do something related to the healthcare field. And so I decided that nursing was the perfect combination of both. What I really liked about UVA and UVA's nursing program is that it's 4 years, meaning that like once you apply and you get in, that's considered your major, so you don't really have to worry about reapplying in again after coming into college. And then the second thing I really liked about UVA's nursing program is that it's small and it also has a really good clinical exposure. You have a lot of clinical hours because by the end of your second year, you are able to go to the hospital and get some like good hospital exposure. So that's why I really like about UVA and UVA's nursing program. It's really small and you do get to bond a lot, and the staff and professors are really amazing. I also want to talk a little bit more about the transfer struggles and how making friends at UVA in the first year, because it honestly was a little bit more tough. For me, in my case, I felt like I had a hard time making honest and meaningful connections with current UVA students. Just because I felt like I missed out on this critical friend-making period, and I felt like friend groups were already established. It's different for a first year because they have this housing community. They get to live in dorms. They have this easy access to make friends with their hallmates or with their roommate, and that's not necessarily the case for me because I lived off grounds. So it was very difficult, and overall as a transfer student, the transfer community is quite small and very spread out, so you don't really know who is another transfer student. So I kind of felt really lonely, and I felt like no one kind of really related to my struggles. And I felt like there was not very much support and resources given because I'm not as new as a first year. I understand what college is like. I've been to a public university before, but I'm also not as knowledgeable about the resources at UVA as the current students. So I'm kind of in the middle. And because I'm in the middle, I feel like the resources weren't very helpful or as applicable to me, if that makes any sense. So my biggest advice is to honestly, be gentle with yourself. It really does take time. It does get better after a year of after you transfer. Reach out to your TSPAs if you have any questions, or talk about any of the insecurities that you have about this. I know that I really leaned on my family, and try to be as outgoing as you can, join as many clubs as you can, and I know that it is tough to keep on trying, but it really does get better. It honestly gets better after a year. And I just want to let other transfer students know that about what to expect about UVA, and yeah. I'm with my mom. Say hi. Okay, so my big tip for all the incoming students is to take care of yourself. The nursing school does a really good job about teaching self-care, and what that means is your health is your number one priority because, like, with classes and the stress, and with other extracurricular activities, you sometimes do spread yourself really thin, and it's really important to focus on yourself and take some time for yourself, whether that can be meditation, journaling, or exercise. For me, it's exercising because physical health does really associate with mental health as well. So yeah, today we're gonna do some torso, abs, and arms. Let's get it. Let's go. Hey, mama.
Hi.
What is a advice you would give to a parent whose child is coming to UVA? Okay, round two, mama. What is a tip you would give a parent whose child is coming to UVA?
Well, just like all other parents, I always worry about pretty much everything when you move out to college. With my experience, I think that listening is the key. I try not to be a helicopter parent. I try more suggestions instead of criticizing. Sprinkle some safe. I know that you do not like it, but I sprinkle some safety tips. Um, but avoid repeating and repeating same things again and again. More importantly, I would like to let you know that I will be always on your side. Even if you make some mistake or misjudgments, we will solve the problem together. I would tell you that I understand this is a part of your growing journey.
Okay, thanks, mama. Okay, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching my Instagram takeover for today. I'm just gonna wind down the night with Chinese TV show drama. If you know, you know. Drop down in the comments if you know what TV show this is. Feel free to hit me up on Instagram and text me, beat me if you want to reach me, if you have any questions that you have. And yeah, have a good night. Bye!